What's happening, gamers? It's K-Mega405 live from the 405 where I'm just a regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Be so kind to hit that subscribe button, that like button. Also, share this out, man. This is a pretty crazy situation. I mean, I had to do this video just to get my point across. We'll definitely be talking about this in more detail tomorrow night on GRG and then on Saturday on the next podcast. But I'm just kind of baffled by this news, and it's talking about what Sony's decided to do, which is to not have a show at E3 2019. Now, I could understand the PSX this year, but for E3, and coming from sources, they're basically saying that the one reason why they're not going to do this, they're going to try to reveal the PlayStation 5 in full detail in PSX 2019. That's pretty crazy to me, because I mean, you're avoiding as what I call the mecca of gaming. You know, E3, regardless of what some naysayers say, it still brings in the world. You still have people from all around the world. It was something you had to behold and see for yourself. When I was there, it's all different type of nationalities. It's all different types of people there. And you have a lot of media. It's just a lot of people out there that's just all about gaming. So why avoid that platform to just have you know, your biggest reveal of probably this generation, because you're showing your new generation at your own show, which, you know, I understand that, you know, PlayStation has got a big name for itself and all that, but PSX is not generating any type of buzz like E3 does. That's just a fact. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I got a big shout out to Avers and Moxie, because they were on to something when they said some things about you know, the PS5 could be pushed back and other things that they were alluding to on GRG Uncut and also on their channel. So you know what, there's a lot of people going to be eating crow, and you know what I'm saying, because they were right. Something is wrong here. Something is amiss. There is no way in hell that any Xbox fan, and I know that there would be a few crazy fanboys that would come and try to sugarcoat or damage control if Xbox decided to not to be present at E3, that it wouldn't be cause for concern. So for any PlayStation fan out there, and I've seen a lot of them try to damage control this and say, oh well, you know, this is a good thing. This is, you know, this is bold and this is something different, and that's what PlayStation is about. That's what Sony does. They want to get the attention. Bullshit. This has got nothing to do about attention. This is about what sources has been saying, is that PlayStation has shot they load. They have showed too much stuff too early, and they have nothing to show except the same stuff that they've been showing, and that's not going to draw a lot of attention to anybody. So the best thing to do is to hold off. And so it goes back to the point to where so many people have jumped on Phil Spencer and Xbox for them to keep everything closely tight to the chest. I think a lot of people might have to back off on that now, just for the mere fact, because look, you don't want another crackdown. You don't want another scalebound situation. You show games too early, things happen, and especially if they're ambitious games. Now, you know, I don't know anything about how ambitious their Days Gone is supposed to be, but look, that game has been delayed and it lost just as much luster as Crackdown did, in my opinion, just for the mere fact because it's been delayed so much, and they've been showing that game for a couple of years as well, and that game is not going to gravitate the same type of numbers, since you have a whole bunch of numbers hounds over there on that side, that Spider-Man or God of War has done. Just period. It's not even gonna, if you care about Metacritic, it's not gonna even get a better score than Forza Horizon 4. You know what I'm saying? Which Forza Horizon 4 has got better, you know, a better score than most games out there. But the fact of it is, it's just not. And it's going to be somewhere on the same length of Detroit. And Detroit, I love Detroit, but it's just that you don't hear nobody talking about it no more. And so if that's the only game that PlayStation has left in their pocket for 2019, that is a very dry year. And so what is going to be the new talking point? Is it still going to be talking about sales numbers? Are they going to talk about if the PlayStation 5 was supposedly going to come out in 2019? That's already dead in the water, Jack. That's in the swamp. Belly up. But it opens the door to a whole bunch of other questions. Just because of this move, what if there isn't no backwards capability? What if they're kind of like slowly letting the PlayStation 4 kind of just settle in and have everybody anticipating the PlayStation 5 for 2020 because it's not really going to have any type of big game releases, and then have the people just go in after that. If that's the case, I'm telling you this right now, Microsoft, Xbox is salivating, because I thought that that was one of the trump cards that PlayStation could throw out at Xbox, in the sense of basically just bringing out this, bringing out backwards compatibility for what they, for whatever, however far they want to go, just mostly for PlayStation 4 owners. And also you have the PlayStation 5, so you give the PlayStation fan base more, just having more options. But instead of seeing some logical PlayStation fans have concern, they're talking about Game of the Year for 2018, but not really caring too much about 2019. But they'll look, man, it is bizarre. I don't know. Look, it just isn't something that this is some kind of concern. Is it because they put too much money invested into so many things? Advertising, so whatnot, Spider-Man crazy, all that, it could be, who knows. We know that they haven't acquired any studios here recently, things of that nature. All we know is that this is not a good look. This isn't something to damage control. You cannot try to bark out of this and say, well, this is a smart move, this is different. No. Something's wrong here. But we'll get into it in GRG tomorrow night and then on the next podcast. Hope you guys come and check us out. Man, like to hear your thoughts on this, man. Give me your thoughts. All right. Everybody have a good one. Peace.